Taco Tuesday, I got the cheese, she tasting the Kool-Aid. Migo the plug, Guadalupe. She gon' do what the group say Caprende. Caliente.
Hello everybody, today I'm here with Mr. Gregory himself. It's a big situation that's been happening recently with this whole trademark with Taco Tuesday. Let me know about it a little bit.
Well, the Taco Tuesday trademark has been around since 1982 when we first coined the phrase in '79. My college professor from ACC, Jack Stellman, insisted that I get it trademarked. Well, I didn't do anything with it, and after about 6 months he got tired of asking me, and he just said to me, sign here, give me a check. And he had already found me a trademark attorney and started the process. And by 1982, after all the searches, the patent office decided that we qualified to have a trademark, Taco Tuesday. So we've had Taco Tuesday as our trademark. In 1989, Taco John's sued to say that we didn't cross the border of New Jersey anywhere else, so we didn't really use our brand Taco Tuesday anywhere else but New Jersey. So after some expensive lawyering, we decided to surrender and we'd keep New Jersey and they could have everybody else. Because we're not expanding, we're just here. It's an event, it's a day, it's not my marketing of my taco stand, not even close.
How does it feel besides, just for yourself, having Taco Tuesday for your business?
Well, it's been good for us because Taco Tuesday's been busy for 44 years now.
Wow, flies just like that.
Yeah, it goes 44 years, yeah, and it's over. We counted up a couple years ago that we've purchased more than 2 million taco shells.
Wow.
So that means that we've served more than 2 million tacos.
Did you ever think originally starting Taco Tuesday that you would sell over 2 million tacos?
The first night we sold 5 orders. They were 3 for $1. And we sold 5 orders, 15 tacos. And we said, well, this will be a neat little tidbit. We'll see how it goes. And by the 5th Tuesday, the following month, we were driving to Philadelphia to get them by the case of 200.
Wow.
It started to go crazy. The reason we picked tacos is because when I was working in Philadelphia at a place called the Newsstand in the Gallery Shopping Center, a brand new restaurant that had just opened, before I took over the family business with my partner, Walter Gregory. My grandfather started this business in 1946, and then his 2 sons, Elmer and Walt, ran it, and then each one of those guys had a son, myself and Walter. We took over in 1979. It was our turn to run it, and right before I left my job at the Newsstand, I would go to the food court in this gallery, and the busiest place, bar none, with a line, was a taco. It said taco, T-A-C-O, taco. So I never heard of it, never saw it, never knew what it was. I finally got in line, got my first taco. I said, I'll take a taco. She said, it's taco. I said, taco? Yeah, Tex-Mex. Okay, I'll try it. They built it. I went, sat down, ate it, took 1 bite and said, this is awful. I couldn't eat it. It was real spicy. It was cumin. I just couldn't. I said, this is horrible. But I knew that it was a big thing. Mm-hmm. If Center City, Philly is standing in line to get tacos for lunch, there's something to it. So when we came home down here, I tried to get it on the menu, but the rest of the family said, we never even heard of it. There's no place to get that stuff. Nobody has the supplies. There's no Mexican restaurants. There's not really much of a Mexican population, if any. I mean, who are you going to sell them to? So I said, well, I want to do it 1 night a week. We'll make it something like that. And the place down the street, Tony Mart's, a nightclub, had Drink and Drown Wednesdays. Can you imagine drink and drown today? The mothers against driving would burn your building down.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be a lot.
That'd be a lot. So we tried Tuesday, figured, get the people before they go out, and it took off. And we said, we'll have tacos on Tuesday. It'll be Taco Tuesday. I said, that's got a great alliterative ring to it.
Nice ring, yeah. It comes right off the tongue.
Rolls right off the tongue, sort of like Gregory Gregory.
Yep.
Taco Tuesday. You know what I mean? So we did it, and it happened. And before 1981, we were so busy that there was 1 person in, 1 person out, a line out front of the bar, and it was not just tacos. It was happening. We had the margaritas, and we had the Coronas, and we had the
whole trifecta.
The whole trifecta, and we also had the casino boom. Prior to 1980, most everybody down the Jersey Shore worked summer jobs and went on unemployment in the winter. There was no real market for work, no real market for action. The tacos, they just paved the way for big business. Now, like I said, the people that were on unemployment in the winter and then work all summer, now they go to the casino, they're making $40,000 a year as a blackjack dealer.
Yeah.
Well, they're spending it like the Russians are 2 towns away. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're spending it. And we benefited that. And Taco Tuesday became such a big happening that around 1984, we opened the dining room up. And we opened that up because my son went to Mainland High School, many great Mainland grads, including myself. And he said to me, Dad, all the guys at school want to come for tacos. Why don't you let families in, bring their kids? So we said, okay, we'll open on Thursdays, and we'll have Taco Thursday and open the dining room. So that took off so well that we opened the dining room on Tuesdays. And now Taco Tuesday and Taco Thursday became a family event. We use a recipe that we got in 1978 from Playboy magazine for our salsa.
Wow.
And we use that recipe today.
That's very interesting.
And the secret sauce in the tacos, I'm going to let it out here. I hope LeBron's not listening, because
Let's
if he
hope.
is,
Yeah, there might be another advertisement coming.
yeah, another ad coming. But we use taco shells pre-cooked. In the beginning, we had to cook flour tortillas in the fryer until they curled. Then we were able to buy taco shells. We have ground beef with Mexican spice and a special little extra spice that we throw in that we use in our snapper soup. Nobody knows about that. We're not telling you that one.
Yeah,
But
don't
then
give away all the secret
ground
sauce.
beef. Then we have tomatoes, lettuce, and sharp cheddar cheese. And that's our taco. People say they've been to California and they've had tacos, and ours aren't tacos. I tell everybody ours are Summers Point, New Jersey tacos. Yeah. And we're the original Taco Tuesday. We have our recipe from the same recipe for the salsa, and nothing has changed in 44 years in the delivery of the tacos. We've added chicken tacos. We've added soft shell tacos. We've also, of course, had fish tacos. We actually have mahi-mahi tacos on a regular menu.
Nice.
And it's been great for us. It's been great for us.
So is your family grateful that you went forth with the Taco Tuesday originally, even though at first they were doubtful about it?
Oh, yeah. It turned into a no-brainer after we realized how good it was. And the fact that we had the service mark helped us, because imitation is the highest form of flattery.
You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I thank you. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Yeah.
Everybody's tried Taco Tuesday, and we call them up and say, you know, we get triple damages if you use Taco Tuesday. So I would get, if you sold $40 in tacos, but the rest of the night you did $2,000 in business, I would get $6,000 from you for using Taco Tuesday. Do you really want me to go to court with you? Do you really want me to have the lawyer say, look, they ran it for 16 Tuesdays in a row? Can you imagine what you'd have to pay me then?
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
And they say, no, I don't think I'll run it anymore. And a place called Maloney's that's no longer there in Margate, George Nami was the owner, a great friend of our family for decades, was running a radio ad, Taco Tuesday at Maloney's. Come to Taco Tuesday at Maloney's. Well, it went on for 3 weeks, and I finally called George, and I said, George, what the heck?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I got a trademark on this. You know that. I could clobber you with this. He said, no worries. My spies told me that you're even busier since I've been running the radio ads. Because you hear Taco Tuesday, you think of Gregory's. I mean, generations have grown up. Have you been here?
Yes, I have. I've been for many Taco Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And did you start as a young kid?
Yep, back in high school.
With your family or just you?
It was a lot of times my friends.
A lot of times your friends. Yeah, see, well, that's how it is. And now how old are you?
I'm 21 now.
21, so now you'd be part of the Taco Tuesday scene. And people know that it's not just the tacos. It's the fun event of eating out of a plastic basket with a piece of wax paper, and now you get 2 of them for $2.50. I mean, for me to fight this case, my estimates are between $180,000 and $270,000 to fight this case that I'm in with Big Taco and LeBron and Taco John's.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. For $2.50, as a head fiduciary here, I don't see the payoff.
Yeah, that it's worth, all that.
No, it's not worth all that. But, as far as trying to protect it around here, sure, if we lose, the whole idea of the case is, I'm going to call him Big Taco, has decided they think that the phrase Taco Tuesday should be liberated, I think is their words. And what they want to do is they want the patent court to look at it and say, well, yes, Taco Tuesday's everywhere. You know, I see it on TV, I see it in restaurants, I see it here, I see it there. So maybe it should be not trademarked. Now, what's the big deal? The big deal goes back to me saying, hey, you can't do Taco Tuesday. That's my show.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not asking Burger King not to use Whopper. I don't want to use Whopper. I don't want to trademark the bell at the end of the big taco ad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's been good for 44 years, and now you want to liberate it? Why didn't you liberate it in 1982?
Exactly.
You know, you're big deal. And to bring LeBron James in,
I was just about to ask you.
yeah, LeBron James is a spokesman. Well, that's because LeBron James one time asked to trademark Taco Tuesday.
Oh,
He
really?
made a big deal. I'm gonna trademark Taco Tuesday, and then he looked into it and found that he can't. I have it.
Yeah.
I had it first, and Taco John shares it with me, so he can't have it. Plus, he did all this while he was on a basketball team, and apparently they didn't do so well. Maybe. I
He's
don't
too
know.
focused on the tacos.
Yeah, maybe too many tacos. Who knows?
yeah.
But in the meantime, since he's not working, I got an opening on Tuesday night. I could use an extra guy. If LeBron James wants to come down and sling some tacos,
Yeah, be a
I'd love
nice
to
waiter.
have him.
Yeah.
Love to have him. You know,
He might have to kneel down a little bit, but I mean,
Well,
he'll make
there's
his
a
way
couple
around.
doorways This is an old building. This is 100 and it was, let's see, 1908. So what's that make it? It makes it 115 years old.
Wow.
And we've been here since 1946. So we got it for, what's that, 74 years. 74? Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're coming up on Silver Jubilee or whatever they call it, 75 years. Yeah. So I'm having fun with LeBron. I got it on the sign. Come on, LeBron. You know, and we're having fun with it. Everybody's asking me if he's going to come down and play pickup basketball with me. I said, well, I'll do that if he'll get in a rowing shell, because I rowed crew in college. And I'll play basketball and let you beat me at that, but I'd love to see you get into a one-man single.
Yeah, that'd be a good show. Do you like feel intimidated at all with LeBron and Taco Bell like going against you with this whole situation? Since you know they're very big names in the game.
Well, it's the intimidation is the fact that the money, you know, as far as doing interviews and talking about it and being railroaded like this, it's part of business. Can't understand them wanting to liberate it. I think it sounds like it might be a marketing plan, and it's worked. Their name is, they're everywhere. They're you know, they've been in all the newspapers, all the big screen. We ourselves have been on PBS. We've been on ABC, CBS, NBC. Fox 29 came down, and people voiced their displeasure with Big Taco outside while I was being interviewed and riding by in the car. You can imagine what they said. And let's see who else. Oh, the Wall Street Journal was just here doing a podcast. And at the end of the thing, she said, I'm going to be talking to Taco Bell. And I said, they asked me if I had any questions. I said, of course, not at this time. I'm not poking anybody other than LeBron.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the big trade.
So intimidated, overwhelmed. More than intimidated.
That's a lot. I mean,
and
you guys are getting a lot of attention right now in the public eye. It's nice.
We're getting a lot of attention. We're getting a lot of people. We're selling T-shirts online. People are finding us online and asking for Taco Tuesday. My T-shirt guy was just in and said, I got another 100 coming next Friday because I'm selling out. And they're $20. You know what I mean? And it says home of the original Taco Tuesday. So it's pretty cool. This is the front.
Got one right here.
Got one right here. There's the front. Looks pretty cool.
Nice.
But here's the back. This is what.
Oh, I like that back hit.
We found this. One of my guys in the kitchen, who's worked for me for over 30 years, had this in his drawer. So this is as old as it gets. And
Oh,
you can
wow.
see there's
Authentic.
actually the registration R on it. See it?
Yep.
And this is an exact screen copy of the taco shirt from like 1983 or 84.
Oh, wow. Bringing it back. I like that.
Yeah, so it's a little retro.
Yeah,
You know, because
definitely.
like I said, we've been here forever. I'm the third generation. My sons are the fourth generation, and my granddaughter just walked by she's the 5th generation to work here.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool stuff.
It is cool seeing all these generations come through.
We're blessed.
Now, I saw Taco Bell's statement. Their whole thing was trying to liberate it. They said, to deprive anyone of saying Taco Tuesday, be it Taco Bell or anyone who provides the world with tacos, is like depriving the world of sunshine itself. Did this really feel heartfelt or sentimental to you? I mean,
that is, I'm schlocky. You know what I mean? But that is really putting it on thick.
Right.
You know what I mean? It sounds like the next thing is, and that's why I didn't get my homework done. If you give me another day, I'll get my project in on time.
like a sorry.
Yeah, let's soft soap you up, and then I'm going to tell you that I didn't get my homework done.
I found it corny as well. It didn't really feel like real. I mean,
That's the word I was
corny.
looking for, corny. I like that, yeah. That's corn taco shells. That's what it is. What can you do? You're
It's easy too.
You're making all those tacos.
Yeah.
So we had the first Tuesday after this broke, after we got served and it made all the papers and everybody was on all the news and everything else like this, the very first Tuesday after that, we did a benefit for the Summers Point Police Athletic League. It was a brand new organization. They're bringing it back after years of inactivity. And we decided to have a throwback Taco Tuesday, 3 tacos
For $1. What originally how it was, right?
The way we did it in '79, 3 tacos for $1, and we sold 533 baskets. That's 1,600 tacos.
Wow.
1,600 tacos in one night. And I know LeBron scored a lot of points, but he never scored 1,600 points in one night.
Not that many tacos.
So that was a good thing, and it raised a lot of money for the PAL, and everybody was happy about that.
I'm sure that's a great thing you guys did there.
Each one of my children, every single one of them, I don't think any of them, including my grandchildren, have missed the chance to have a Taco Tuesday at their school, where
To bring it in.
they bring the tacos in, and they, you know what I mean, and we never charge on that, you know what I mean. That's a fun thing, and that's what we do with it. You know,
That's great.
We take it serious, but not too serious.
To be able to spread the kindness and the word. I mean, it's just a great thing in general.
And that's what Taco Tuesday is. Just like Big Taco says, it's a breath of fresh air or something like that. And we've been doing it with our service mark, and it's been working well.
Was there any bad blood between Gregory's and Taco John's? Are you guys civil?
Well, you know what? We really haven't been in contact with them. We're waiting to see. We have an attorney that's going to address them and ask them what they're doing, if they want us to come along with them, you know, whether it's called pigtail, if they want us to pigtail in with them or whatever. We're filing for an extension so we can decide what we're going to do. We would love a white knight to appear, a pro bono company that says, this is baloney. You know what I mean? Somebody that's big firm that wants to go against, because I'm sure that they probably have more lawyers than I have employees over at the Big Taco.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
So we'd love a white knight to show up, somebody that wouldn't mind doing it, because it's going to be a very time-consuming thing, I'm sure. They're talking about 2024 for some of the final actions, and that's before the extensions and further extensions and experts and this and that and documentation and filing that. And honestly, as a small family business, we can't dedicate unlimited
all
funds
that
to something to this and the time.
Yeah.
The time I have time for this, you know what I mean? But I don't have time to go to federal court and sit and listen to arguments and wherefore and heretofore and theretofore.
It's a lot.
And it's a lot, but it's amazing that a little tiny place in Summers Point, which is a little tiny place in this great big world, a buddy of mine saw it on BBC in London. You know what I mean? Saw the conflict, saw our name, saw everything. And
it's getting global. That's impressive.
It's global, and I'm happy to say that I started it.
All right, Gregory, my final question for you today is, do you think Taco Bell has a strong enough case against you to lead to a trial, if there is one?
Well, it's not that. It's do they have a strong enough case to have the courts vacate my trademark? I hope not. I'm not sure they do. However, in these changing times where everybody's feelings get hurt, and now we have to worry about everybody else's feelings, and I'm depriving these poor people of this wonderful phrase, I'm afraid it may just have run its course. You know, I heard it on the Goldbergs, the TV show. They're going to Taco Tuesday. They didn't say Gregory's, yet they've been in here a dozen times.
Oh, really? The Goldbergs?
Yeah, the mother and the real father have been in here. They have a house in Margate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so was that me? Probably. I mean, let's be honest. If you come to Margate and you dine in here, you know that we're the Taco Tuesday people. Mm-hmm. So is it part of the lexicon? Probably. Mm-hmm. Probably. And, you know, I was riding through San Diego. I was out there for a crew race with my buddies. I rode at Temple University, and we have a team, the Fat Turtles. Not only are we slow, we're fat. And we're rowing
that name.
San Diego Crew Classics. And we're out there, and we're riding through Pacific Beach, and there's a sign in front of a bar, Taco Tuesday. I said, pull over. I go in. I said to the guys, let's go in and see this place. We walk in the place. As we walk in the door, a guy yells, Gregory, yo! A guy from here had moved out there, bought a place, and was running Taco Tuesday.
Wow. So he essentially took the idea and just ran with it.
He ran with it and ran beyond my border. You know what I mean? But did Taco John's ever contact him? I don't know. And so, you know, it's funny. And again, I'm proud that it's so popular, and I'm proud that we're the birthplace. Mm-hmm. You know, it's cool. Yeah. You know, I mean, a lot of people can't say they got a patent. You know, it was me and Thomas Edison.
And to be in the eye of all the media right now and getting all this attention and publicity.
It's been great for business. From early afternoon on, we are jumping. You know what I mean? We get a little lunch crowd, always did, but we're early afternoon till 2 in the morning, we rock and roll. You know what I mean? And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's even specialer because we get more people that are trying to enjoy it before it, not that it'll disappear, but it'll lose maybe some of its panache if it's everywhere.
That's
you know,
true.
if we lose and they fine for Taco Bell, then next door could have it. The other way could have it, down the street can have it, everybody can have it.
And it's not as, you know, like...
It kind of, waters it down.
Waters it down a little bit.
It's great talking to you.
No, it was great. I appreciate you for your time and all your dialogue. I really appreciate it, and I wish you luck with the rest of the journey that you guys have with Taco Tuesday. I mean, I really hope you guys get it to keep it to yourself, but if you don't, you know, you guys at least will be one of the originators, which is impressive as it is.
And if LeBron, if you see this, come on down. Why don't you come down and see what Taco Tuesday's all about? It's not about the tacos. You should come down. We'd actually treat you to a couple baskets. And I know you know something about baskets. You've probably made 1 million of them.
Exactly. We'd love to see you, LeBron.
She get the bag, but she gotta get it 10 ways. Okay, now underlay. What the money make? Money make. We can elevate. Sinead like she on the